Alright, hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for joining me today. So I know you're probably wondering, why are you in March? Well, I want to show y'all how the March kit looked laid down. I kind of did a little preview of this in my previous video, but I just wanted to kind of go over it again because I'll be laying down the April kit very much the same. So the artwork was just so beautiful that I just could not help but to lay it down and eventually back budget. So I'll fill this in if you want to see it filled in. Most likely, if I don't do a video recapping March, then I will most likely just include the March recap with the April recap. So this is how March looked laid down, and this will be the same format I'll be using to lay down April. So I'll be doing the monthly spread and just a bit laying it down, but I end up making a revision. So this is a test print that I did that I actually need to reprint. But this is the April add-on kit, which the add-on kit is actually for their monthly page. So I'll show you how May looks. So this is May, absolutely gorgeous. You saw my previous video, then you know the format of it. So this is the May, this is the actually add-on, which is to be used for the 2-page monthly spread. And then for the budget kit, well, the April budget kit is actually accurate. But what I was thinking about doing was, because I see that April for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, it has 5 weeks. So I'm thinking of taking away this little icon right here and adding another payday flag. So I'm going to make that change to the kit, but otherwise the main kit will be the same. And these are available in my shop, so you can feel free to visit my shop at blissfit.com to get your hands on it. But yeah, so I'll come back at the later in the video and we'll do the monthly part. But for right now, we're going to jump into doing the budget. So I'm just going to lay down this piece of washi, and I'm just going to turn my planner upside down. And I'm just going to make sure that I am good and in frame. So yep, unfortunately I am not working with a viewfinder because my DSLR is so big and the files are so huge, and my poor 5-year-old MacBook just cannot handle a lot right now. So we're just gonna have to go with what we're going with. So we're just gonna lay down this piece of, and I did not even do that right. God, I hope you don't hear my kids screaming in the background. I hear my son, he's upstairs, but I can hear him. So this will be my first time ever filming one of these on camera. Alrighty, so we at least got that down. And we'll just make sure that we're in frame here. And then I'll probably be referencing March just to make sure. So I'll do income source next. And for me as a shop owner, basically Etsy pays you once a week, and otherwise on my website I can deposit money anytime, but pretty much I do it on a weekly basis as well. So I'm just gonna put down income sources right there. And again, this is only the second time I'm actually laying down a kit, so that's why I kind of wanted to go ahead and lay down March. And I'll do, so basically I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, so 5. I'll do my little total sticker on this 5th line. And these stickers, there's a total of 6. Well, actually, this is, again, this is an older version, but this is, you get 6 total stickers. But anyway, I'm just going to push forward since I've already printed this kit, and I'm not going to let it go to waste. And I made them a little bit shorter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll just lay this one down like so. Hopefully, I should have done it from the other end, but it'll be fine. So yeah, we're pretty good. All right, and then we'll just use this little skinny piece of washi as a separation. And I'm just gonna put this right here, and I'm just using the lines on the page to kind of line everything up. Alrighty, and so now we will get into, let me see, I have March, I think I have my bills, and then I do expenses. So yeah, I have bills, so we'll do all those, and there's plenty of room on the page for everything. And I'm just gonna, I just skip a space in between. As long as I have about 12 lines, I'm pretty good. And again, using the line notes page makes it super easy to lay it down. I had to have plenty. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, I have plenty of room. So that is bills. And again, I ain't gonna be flipping back and forth. Sorry about that, y'all. I just want to make sure that I am. So then, yeah, I have bills, expenses, and then debt. So over here, I'm going to lay down, going to lay down expenses here at the top. And if I get out of frame, I'm sorry again, like I'm not working with a viewfinder. I'm actually gonna turn this upside down because I wanna cover this flag over here. And just line it up basically with the top of the page. Whoops. And this is my premium matte paper, so it's pretty easy to lift up. And fortunately for the Erin Condren planner, her paper is really forgiving for the most part. If I was working with like my 32-pound paper that I print my inserts on, which I'm actually about to switch over to 60-pound. So yeah, so gonna do that. So, and I think I have about halfway through the pages. I don't really have that many expenses, so we'll do debt at about halfway down. If need be, I can always pick these up, and I can always pick these up and change them around, but I'll just do about half. I don't have really nearly as many expenses as I have. Let me see. I don't really have too much debt or expenses, fortunately. We got the expenses, and then we'll do debt because I don't have like, you know, just a few credit cards and whatever. So I'll leave a little bit more room for expenses because I'm going to include both personal and shop expenses. And I basically just kind of center the sticker in between the lines, and yeah. And so that's all I'm going to do for now for because basically I'm going to do the transaction. I'm going to do the transaction log, and I'm going to do the budget review. So that's all I'm going to lay out for now, because sinking funds, well, I may do sinking funds on the same page that I do the, I want a whole page for, I may do transaction log, and I may do budget review and sinking funds. See, I'm not quite sure because I'm not really doing sinking funds right now. So, I mean, I am doing them, but I'm still kind of wrapping my head around them. So what I may do is, let's see, because I want to leave a whole page for transactions. I know that for certain. I definitely want to leave a whole page for transactions because there's going to be a lot of them. And I'm thinking after transactions, because budget review needs a whole page. So I may do transactions and then sinking funds, or I could probably do, I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could probably do sinking funds. I don't have that many sinking funds. So I could probably do sinking funds actually down here, because I would just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sinking funds. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just going to leave sinking funds off for now, and we're just going to focus on the, on this part. So I'm going to get my Pilot Friction, and this is an erasable pen, and we will go ahead and jump in. So for income sources, I'm going to be sharing the actual numbers. Well, for one, because April, well, being a shop owner, I mean, estimated is kind of hard, and like things are all over the place right now with like sales. So I actually don't really have an estimated amount, but I am just going to do like pay week 1, pay week 2, pay week 3, pay week 4. So pay week number 1. And this is the first time I'm writing on this paper. It's kind of interesting. And because your girl can't commit, I like using an erasable pen. And this is like, is actually an erasable gel pen. So you kind of get the best of both worlds. Alrighty. And then I'll just do my totals. So, and you can fill in lines if you want for me, I should probably go get a ruler and do that. But anyway, so for bills, I know that I have my son's tuition. So that's like the first thing. I have tuition. I have storage. And I have Macy's. And I have Amex, Visa, and actually these are also debt as well. So I will be right back because I'm gonna grab my whole list. Alrighty, so I went back and went ahead and filled in the lines. So, and I just did that off camera because, yeah, just for the sake of time. Like I didn't need to like be on camera, just filling in lines. Alrighty, so, and this is why an erasable pen is, oh, forgot to finish up the lines here. So just doing a line between actual and estimated, and then the plus or minus. Alrighty, so I'll just finish up with my bills. And so I have Macy's, Amex, and I probably should have written these in the order that they are actually due. So that's okay, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. So I have Chase. And some of these you'll see they'll be on the same page as the debt. So car insurance. Oops. And let me see, we have Verizon. I should have Verizon. What in the world? This erasable pen is so awesome. Oh my God, like my handwriting. Okay, so we have tuition, storage, Macy's, Amex, Visa, USA, USA Amex, Chase, car insurance, Verizon. I have my other list over. Oh, storage. Oh, we have storage already. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we have Victoria's Secret because I have like a little $6 balance on there. So this is all of the bills that I have that are gonna be due. I'll go back and fill in the due date. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm missing something. What am I missing? Amex, Victoria's Secret, Visa, Chase. I feel like I'm missing something. Let's see, we have tuition, storage, Visa, Macy's, car insurance, Verizon, it's a cell phone. Okay, so I don't know. But anyway, so for expenses, I'm going to do, like this will be a mixture of shop and, personal, just because like it's all gonna come out of the same pot for the time being. I'm not, basically right now, I'm gonna do the budget for everything at once. I didn't do lines on here. I was just referring to the fact that I did lines on the other. Oops. I don't want to do too much. I'm going to do my total sticker here at the bottom, or close to the bottom at least. And this pen erases so clean. Like, it is awesome. It is like a super awesome pen. Like, you definitely need it in your life. If you're like me and you are a perfectionist and you're not good with like, I don't want to say like making mistakes, but if it bothers you, like I'm not big on using whiteout. So having an erasable pen is awesome. And it does erase pretty, whoops, that's real smart. And I thought to myself not to do this on the other page because I realized like everything doesn't line up perfectly between the different sections. So this is exactly why, and this is almost why for a long time I use a mechanical pencil, because I just don't like seeing like a lot of like mistakes. It's just, it really bothers me. And like I said, I'm not really that huge on using whiteout. I mean, it's cool and all, but yeah. Alrighty, so let's get it together here. And this is, and I'll do this off camera next time. I just totally forgot that, like, yeah, I don't trust myself to write straight. because yeah. Alrighty, so that is that for now. So for expenses, my expenses are going to be first and foremost groceries is the first thing, because that's crucial. Groceries, then we're going to do gas, like as in fuel, like for my car. So we do groceries, gas, and then really I don't have a lot of like household expenses as far as that goes. So, you know, toiletries, I guess, you know. I'm really pretty stocked up, so I don't think I'll need a lot of this month. We'll do toiletries because I need to buy some soap and things like that. I think I'm actually pretty stocked up on soap, deodorant, but we'll fill in the space for that. My kiddos are good on all their stuff. So yeah, household bills are taken care of elsewhere. So yeah, that's it for expenses as far as personal. So for shop expenses, we'll have to do sticker paper, because I do sell sticker kits, so sticker paper, and I do not write very small. So sticker paper, we have to do ink, and it'll be like postage or like shipping, like for orders. Kind of want to do an estimate of that, because that for my website that comes out. So shipping or postage, I guess I should probably do postage for this one. And running a shop, you don't have a lot of expenses with it. It just kind of depends. Just kind of depends on your equipment. So let me see, postage. And then I may do mats, blades for my silhouette. I'm trying to think anything else I need for my shop. I have enough paper, regular paper on hand. I have plenty of labels on hand. So I think for my expenses my daughter's in the bathroom. And then so for debt, it's going to be kind of the same thing for my for the bills, but we'll just record it over here because I want to kind of keep a separate log of it. So as we are paying it, because basically over here we're tracking the starting balance, and then we're going to be tracking, you know, the amount due, the amount paid, and the remaining balance. Whereas over here I'm more or less tracking like just keeping track of all my bills. So I hope that that makes sense to me. But to me there is a difference between, you know, the bills I'm paying and then me keeping track of my expenses, if that makes sense. So because all of my expenses aren't all debt. So basically we will just do, let's do car maintenance over here. I will need an oil change very soon. Car maintenance, which that will probably actually go on March, but I'm probably gonna have to buy some new tires, and we'll just consider that an expense, and I'll have to set up a sinking fund for it. Okay, so the first debt is USAA Visa. The second one is a Macy's. The third one is Chase. And these are pretty much, I think I put them in order of like when they're due. My Amex Blue, well, it's not blue anymore, it's like the everyday card. And then USAA, Amex. And then I may not include in the USAA Visa. Now the only thing with like the Victoria's Secret is that's like a $6 balance. I typically pay that one off at the end of every month. So I'm not gonna really include that one. Thank you. I'm not really gonna include that one in the debt because it's more like I won't say revolving debt. I mean, this is like more long-term debt. Like these like my major credit cards versus like, you know, something like Victoria's Secret where I have like a $20 balance or whatever. That would just more or less be like a bill or expense for the month. So anything included in debt is gonna be like the stuff that like has like higher balances on it. Alrighty, so that is how we're looking for April so far. I will come back. So for groceries, I mean, we'll probably have to budget. So let's say for groceries, we'll probably budget about, gas is gonna be about $80 because I usually fill up every other week. Toiletries, gonna keep that pretty conservative around 30. Sticker paper, so my premium matte costs 60, my glossy costs 50, so that's about $90. Actually, with the tax, it'll be more like 100. For ink, my ink is about 60 bucks. For postage, so just kind of depends, but I'll just say that we'll do about 50 bucks with shipping orders, depending on how busy I am. Mats, I'll probably maybe purchase like maybe one mat, so we'll do 15 for that, rounded up with like tax and stuff. Blades, we'll do about 15 for that. That should cover one or two. Car maintenance, we're gonna do 40 for that because that'll include an oil change. I probably will need to get some, I know I need a new tire, so I probably need at least a new front set of tires. So that is it for expenses. For tuition, that is $205. My storages together are, let me see, they are about $300. Macy's is usually around, that minimum payment is about I'd say it's like $180. Amex is like 40 bucks, my regular Amex. And I always round up. My USA Visa is $120. And these are like minimum payments, so yeah, they're pretty high. USA Amex is $190. Chase is like 25 bucks. Car insurance is like $180 rounded up. My Verizon bill is like $106 rounded up. And I think Victoria's Secret is like $7 rounded up. So we will fill in the actual as time goes on. Tuition and storage are always due on the 1st. So yeah, I have like the 3rd to pay like the storage. Maybe. All right, y'all, so I am back, and I went back and basically I had a few numbers to correct. I am missing one number, my second Visa, because that payment is actually that payment just posted yesterday, so my statement has not come out, so I will fill that number in, but I put in the due dates for everything. And yeah, so basically under expenses, most of these outside of groceries and gas and toiletries are going to be for my shop, and then like car maintenance. So just wanted to go into a little bit more detail about that. I have gone in and filled in my debt. I haven't done the balances again. I'll do that at another time, but I wanted to go ahead, and what I was going to do is I was going to move this up possibly, but now that I went ahead and wrote it in, I'm thinking between expenses and debt, I may slip in sinking funds, because I still want to keep on this page my transactions log. So, and I did go and reprint the add-on kit, so now it is actually accurate. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay down the transactions log, and then we'll jump over to the monthly, because I got a chance to reprint it. So we'll jump over to that. So I'm just gonna make sure that I am good to go here. Yep. And I'm just gonna put that down here at the top. And what I do, I just kind of line it up with this little flag on the end and the top of the page. And I think such a weird like way to do it. So I'm just gonna line it up with the top of the page. Oh my god, if I can ever get it right. It's like you think you have it right until you start getting it down and you're like, ooh, it's not. All right, so that is gonna work. So that's my transactions log. And then budget review is gonna be on this page. And I'm still deciding, this page may be for like the goals, this page over here, because technically this notes page goes with the next month. So yeah, that's kind of how I want to, let me make sure and go with my tripod here. Okay, so anyway, I'm just gonna do budget review right over here. And of course, that'll be something that I will get going later in the month. And so again, I'll just match it up with this flag, whoops. And again, this is premium matte sticker paper. So fortunately with Erin Condren paper that she uses, it is quite forgiving, even though this paper is, you know, all the paper in my shop is permanent. So, you know, just, that's why it's kind of good for me. Like I did like a little practice spread for March, because I know once you kind of put these down, you can peel them up pretty easily, but you know, just in case, especially with having nails on and stuff, they make your hands that much duller. So all I have left on this page is just the top washi for the right hand side of the page, and then all the script text, and then these little thin pieces of washi. So we can jump back over to the April monthly spread, and we can go ahead and put down, you can go ahead and put down the April washi. And I believe that so I did resize it so that it doesn't cover the weekdays. So I think I'm going to leave it like that, because for me to go back and do like the spacing for the weekdays, so I think I'll just leave it to where the Erin Condren. So that is April, and then we'll go and do this page. And then what I'm going to put right here is going to do my little credit score sticker. So we'll go ahead and get this laid down, and this fits inside this little space perfectly, again without it covering the weekdays. Oops, it's a little crooked, alrighty. So there's that. And then what I'll do is I'll take my little credit score sticker. And on this kit, don't mind this, I just printed me a little extra payday flag, but I did go in on the main kit and add a 5th payday flag, because some months have 5 weeks in them, and so it just made sense to me to take away, basically I'll show you what I took away. I took away this little like writing a check thing. It was like a little icon for bills. I figured that it made more sense to take it away and then just add more payday stickers. So I'll put my little credit score sticker right over here, and it just covers this little area, this little like flag right here. So oh my god, I'm like not the greatest at laying out stickers. No, but anyway, there we go. So that's the credit score sticker down. And then for me, I'm going to go in and fill in the payday flags. So that is that. Now we're gonna get into doing the bill due stickers. And so we know that tuition, oh, I guess I have to go back. We know that tuition and storages are due on, we'll use a brown sticker for storage. And we'll use so April Fool's Day. Oh, I don't want to cover that up, but oh well. Let me see if I can not cover up the April Fool's Day and see if I still have enough room to, these stack pretty good. So, oops. I need to make sure, and these are typically going to be the width of the box. They may be a little bit shorter, but I'm just going to double check the kit again to make sure, because I know that I was laying down March and I had, because I do so many test prints, I had ones that were like the size of the weekly, and then I had ones that were like the size of the monthly. So yeah, that'll work. So for Monday, that's going to be tuition, and then on the, let me see, so I should have kept my little note here. So we have on the 5th is Macy's, so that's the next bill due we'll put down. And for the most part, you'll probably see me put down, I cut this like really weird. You'll probably mostly see me put it toward the bottom because it's just easier that way. So that is Macy's, that is due on the 5th. Next up, we have Amex due on the 16th. Oh, Victoria's Secret's due on the 3rd, so we'll do Victoria's Secret. And we'll come through and put her here. And I should have written on the sticker paper actually, because it's so hard to write next to this coil. But I'll just put a VS for Victoria's Secret. And then for the 5th is Macy's. And then we said the 16th. Like I say, next time I have a little sheet next to me. It's USA Amex on the 16th. And let's see, I'm trying to do a little bit of variety here. Oh my god, so much pressure. So what do we say, the 16th? I have like the worst short-term memory, great long-term memory, but I think it's like mom brain. I'm just always thinking about, you know, something, and my brain like doesn't want to cooperate. So this is USAA, Visa, and then let's see, we have Chase due on the 22nd and Verizon due on the 23rd. So, and this is exactly why it really works. It is really awesome to have the add-on, because you get even more. You get even more stickers with it. So let me see, we'll do this kind of dark one here. So let's see, I already forgot. I'm horrible. So Chase on the 22nd, Verizon on the 23rd. So we'll do Chase here, and that's Earth Day. Yay. I remember when I was in school, we used to have Earth Day, and we used to like wear a little t-shirt and do activities and talk about reduce, reuse, and recycle. Love it. Don't y'all miss being a kid? I do. I tell my son all the time. I tell all my kids, well, you know, of course I have a 1-year-old, but I tell my oldest son, he's 5, I'm like, enjoy being a kid, because yeah, being an adult is cool. Like, you get to drive and stuff like that, but it is not very fun sometimes, especially when you're, you know, dealing with paying bills or relationship stuff. Ugh. And just, you know, then when you become a parent, you're having to deal with those situations with, you know, like I had a conference at my son's school yesterday. Unfortunately, it went really well. He's set to go because he's starting kindergarten next year. Alrighty, and then we got 2 things. We got the car insurance due on the 27th, and then I'm going to pull in my other set of bill dues. So we have car insurance due on the 27th, and we have a USAA. Sometimes Brand Premium Matte can be really funky, and I have these nails on, which isn't helping. So let's just see again. So we have Visa and car insurance on the 27th. So yeah, these are the same size. Just wanted to make sure I didn't do something weird when I was printing these, because like I said, by the time you go back and do so many test prints and revisions, it's easy to kind of, you know, I had my blade a little too deep when I cut this. I was printing some other kits for an order, and I actually, let me do a dark one, and I was like basically testing out my blade and making sure that it was good. Alrighty, so we have, and I already forgot, y'all. So we got, y'all probably remember better than me, USA, Visa, and I have 2 USA visas, by the way. So and then we have car insurance. Alrighty, and then on the 28th we have Amex. And let's see what color we haven't used. We haven't used this color. And that's actually on a Sunday, so that will probably get paid on the previous Friday, but we'll just put it down for the 28th, and they'll pull it. They either pull it this day or they'll pull it the next, whatever the next business, either the previous business day or the next business day. Alrighty, so I think that maybe, let me see what else we're missing. We have, I think we have everything. The 27th, car insurance, the 28th, Amex, 27th. So I think we have the 16th. Did I put a sticker down on the 16th? Yep, I sure did. Okay, so I think we may be good for everything that's due. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I'm missing my USAA Amex. Let's see, when is my USAA Amex? That's on the 16th. Oh, I messed up. Visa. Oh, that's my other Visa. Okay, whoops. So I am missing one because I don't know, but it should be due on, well, it was due on the 27th of this month. So let me see, 427, 427. So I'll still just leave it off because I'm not sure, but this should be USAA Amex. And then I may have another one here, or it may be due on the 28th. Most likely I'll just stick it on the 28th because I don't want to stack 3 stickers. In part because the way I left the room for Passover, I didn't want to cover that up. So anyway, that is my monthly spread so far with all the, and I'll fill in the dollar amounts later because I feel like that's just extra time on camera. That's unnecessary when we just saw them here. These are all the dollar amounts. I'll fill in this amount once my bill posts. And yeah, I'm probably just gonna double check everything. But yeah, that's how we're looking for April with all the bill dues. So I'm pretty happy with the way it looks. This is the very first time I filled out a spread like this, or at least even a monthly spread. Got my credit score over here. I like to have just like a clean, you know, like look so to things. So I don't really do too much. You know, you can always add extra washi down here, whatever you want to do. But yeah, that is how we're looking so far for April. And just a quick overview, that's how we're looking for the budget. And we got our transactions logged down and budget review. And I feel like I'm set to go. So yeah, I'm super happy with the way it turned out. Again, we'll just look back at March. I need to still fill in. But yeah, I love the way April turned out. I think it looks great. So yeah, I'm just going to snap a little photo really quick for the thumbnail. And yeah, so I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you think. This is my very first time doing a monthly spread, especially with the budget kit. So bear with me, and you know, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate your support, and I definitely hope that you will come back and check more of my videos out. I look forward to doing these again for sure. These are a lot of fun. This has really revived like my love and interest for YouTube. So yeah, thank you all again so much. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Comment down below any questions you have, suggestions. I'm more than happy. You can connect with me on social media, mainly on Instagram at Bliss and Faith. And yeah, and I just saw today, as of the time of this filming, it is Thursday, March 28th. Erin Condren has a 50% off sale, so it's a great time to go and grab yourself a planner. You can use my referral link down below if you'd like. Feel free to or not to. And you can get this kit and all of the other monthly and weekly sticker kits at blissandfaith.com. All right, guys, so until next time, I'll talk to you later. Thank you again so much for watching. And yeah.